Mm-hmm. 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 Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Thank you guys for being here tonight. I was muted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got new information. More information keeps coming out. More information. We're going to go ahead and get down to it because I don't have time to waste. It's already late. Okay? I know it's late. 10:41 p.m. Monday morning. No, Monday night. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope y'all had a great day. My day was good. My day was good. Okay, let's go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. Let me first say, welcome to the Pink House, everybody. Welcome. Hit the like button coming in. Hit the like button coming in. Y'all know you got to hit that like button. And also by hitting that like button, it helps you to keep me in the algorithm. Yeah, keep me in the algorithm and keep things moving and flowing for me. Okay, hit that like button and also go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing to the channel and hitting that like button, guess what? It's free. Don't cost a thing. It's free. But also hype the video. Hype the video, guys. I really, really need y'all to hype the video. And don't forget to hit that like button. It's free. It don't cost a thing. All right. And then also, thank you guys. Thank you. I will be carrying this on my second channel as well. Y'all know what that is. Don't worry about it if you don't. Guys, we're still trying to figure out what happened to Nolan Wells. Okay? Bombshell. New audio evidence. Okay? Yeah, bombshell. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. New audio evidence. Okay? And we're going to go ahead and get straight on to it. Okay? Oh, hi, Sizzling Bonnie. Thank you for coming in. And hello, Chet, and happy Monday. Thank you all for coming in and welcome to the Pink House again. And hello, Miss Pinkie. You look and sound amazing tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sizzling Bonnie. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get on to it. But if you for everybody that's here, happy Monday. For everybody that's in the bushes or hiding out in the trees, hit that like button. Don't be afraid. I know I'm tired, I'm sleepy, but hit that like button anyway. And I'm going to go to bed as soon as we get through with this. Okay? I'm going to sleep. All right. Let me just say this. Y'all know this has been very, very sad for a lot of people. A lot of people, especially the Wells, Nolan Wells' mom and dad, his family, his siblings, his entire family. Prayers go out to him, to the family. Okay, since we got that out of the way, let me show you all something I saw while I was on Facebook. Nolan Wells Matters. That's a Gulfport. Gulfport. Y'all see? Yeah. You drive under the overpass, and this is what you're going to look up and see as you're driving over the overpass. Now, I don't know whether it's on both sides of the overpass, but I see it there. That is awesome. Then somebody got the little white sign that says, "We support Nolan's family." Oh, that is so, so wonderful. So happy to see that. That is so wonderful. Oh, that is so wonderful. All right. We're going to go ahead and get on to everything. Y'all, you know how I love to show a short video, right? I love to do the short videos. But it's a lot of stuff popping up today. Let me just say this. The Coast Guard, I guess he's remembering that he had a call. He took a call. How did you forget that? With all the mess been going around, how did you forget that? Let me just say everything is alleged. This is my opinion only, and this is for educational purposes only. So how do you forget you took a call? Coast Guard is remembering. Okay, let me go ahead and start playing this. And also, we're going to have and listen to the audio engineer, Jeanette Bartley. We're going to listen to her tonight. Yes, we're going to hear her speak. She's speaking. Yes, she is speaking. And we're going to listen to her tonight. Because we're tired of listening to all these buffoons. All these people think we're cockamamie in the head. Cockamamie. No, we're not cockamamie in the head. Okay. But we're going to listen. All right. Hi, Lady Leo. Thank you for coming. Good evening, Miss Pinkie. Mm, 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 mm. Good evening, Lady Leo. My. I hear you speaking right now, Lady Leo. What did you say? You say? What did you say? You was wondering about the Coast Guard. What? So was I. Oh, oh, he forgot he took a call. That's all. That's what I just mentioned that, and you popped up. Okay. Oh, Michelle. Hello, Miss Beautiful Pinkie. What? Oh, yes, Janetta Barkley. Yeah, we're gonna listen to her today. Guess what? Nancy Grace. Yes, Nancy Grace be honored. Oh, and then guess what? There's some more stuff in store for you. So we're trying to break. Monday is just Monday today. We got the whole rest of this week to go. And we got to break this mess down. We got to break it down. Yes, we do. We got to break this shit down. We got a long time coming. I don't know. I don't know what these people trying to do. What they trying to do? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me Coast Guard? Do you need the Coast Guard? No. I don't need no Coast Guard. But you say your boat is sinking. That don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. I don't need no Coast Guard. I swear it don't make no sense. No sense at all. At all. But guess what? They can't escape. People in the pink house. When you come to the pink house, you cannot escape. You know why? Because we're gonna make you make sense. We're gonna tell you, we're calling you on your bullshit. We're gonna say bullshit. Okay, here we go. Suddenly remember. Let me find the glasses. Oh, I don't want those. Let me find some glasses to put on. Oh, I found some glasses. So I can make sure I see him. Glasses. I'm going to see you now. Oh, Lord. Phoenix got his fingerprints all in my glasses. You know I can't put these things on looking like that. Oh, gosh, it's fingerprints in these too. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord, Phoenix. Phoenix caused me problems. Okay, we're going to just play the video. Okay? I don't need to see. I don't need to see. I just listen. That's what you can do. Yes, we do break it down. No life jackets on. Okay, Lady Leo, should we play Alice Show? Sesame Bunny, should we play? Don't y'all want to hear what the lifeguard? Do y'all want to hear? I know you do, because I want to hear. I want to hear. How do you forget about a call when everybody in the world is talking about this here? Even over in other countries, they are talking about this. They are talking about it. And half of them can't even speak English, and they're talking about it allegedly right now. Here we go, guys.
Please pause and read. This officer in the Coast Guard said he now remembers that he got a call on July 4th around 11 p.m. that Nolan Wells was missing. He got that call. Now, Coast Guard rescue is just what it says. The minute you get that call, you call the protocol, do what you're supposed to do, and everybody's getting out there to go searching because that's what you're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. So you mean to tell me you forgot you got that call? So that means you didn't call anybody? You didn't get a rescue team ready? You didn't do none of that because you forgot. So how does the military work? How do y'all do that? Do y'all reprimand? How is the reprimand? Does he still have a job? Is he still an officer? Make it make sense, because it don't make sense. At the end of the day, yet another lie is out. And we just want transparency. And right now, it's coming out. It's coming forth, whether y'all like it or not. Justice for Nolan Wells. I said what I said. Please.
Oh, what she said? She said what she said. Another lie. We need to start. Somebody needs to take a ticker. Take a ticker down. Every time we get another lie, you say that's one lie. Then we get another. That's two lies. That's 3, 4, 5. Lie. Is that a partial lie? It's not a lie. You just feel. Oh, you just withhold the information. You just deleted information, but you didn't lie, huh? You just deleted information. Okay. Do we consider that to be a lie too? Oh, you just didn't call nobody. You just called the Coast Guard, but you didn't call the parents, or you didn't call the police first. When you call the police first before you call the Coast Guard and report somebody missing, when you call the parents first to make sure he made it home, how the hell you call the Coast Guard first and say somebody is missing late at night but you didn't call the parents? You couldn't call him because y'all know you got his damn phone. You got the phone and you got his car keys. So you know that he did make it home. He made it home some other kind of way by somebody else's boat, and somebody gave him a ride home. First, he had to ride with somebody else on their boat, then ride with somebody else in their car to get home. Or unless he got to the got to where they dropping off point where they are and said, "Can somebody come pick me up?" But he didn't say that because he never made it home. So shit. Oh Lord, this is exhausting. Can we just get an investigation? Or have they started one already? I really, you really don't know, because before they started the information, before they started the what do you call it? The investigation, the sheriff said, was that Sheriff John Ledbetter? Or Parks Ranger Service. The Park Ranger Service. Okay? On the west tip of Horn Island. The west tip, guys. Okay? Find that tip on the west tip of Horn Island around 8:45 a.m. that morning. Now, this was on July 6th. 2 days later. Okay? At 8:45 a.m. that morning. But before DNA tests or any kind of identification with DNA test was started, he got out in front of the media. I'm going to use this Oakley case. Uh, death by drowning. How the hell can you say death by drowning? Oh, he said it, but he said drowning. Okay, but how can you do that when there's no investigation to determine what happened? Did soon as they find the body at 8:45 a.m., did they just do like that and say, okay, we did the investigation. The investigation is done. Yeah, Nolan Wells died by drowning. That don't smell right. That don't sound right. And I got eyes. No, 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 no. I see what I see. This don't sound right. Sound like somebody trying to do a cover up. That's just my opinion. Only. I'm not saying who. I just said sounds like somebody's trying to do a cover up or don't know what the shit he's doing. So you got to reel it back and do an investigation first before you start saying stuff that you don't know about yet. Nolan Wells, I heard, was a strong swimmer. So that doesn't sound like, and he knows the waters around Horn Island because it seems like he's been there many times before. Okay. So why does the black person always have to drown? When they're out with a whole bunch of other people that don't look like them. Make it make sense. Okay? But that was the 4th of July. Y'all think about it. Seems like whenever you get on a big group, something nefarious tend to happen to you. You better stay out of these big groups. You better get on a one-on-one group. So if the person tries something going down, you can beat the shit out of them. Get your butt home. Or say, Dad, I don't like the way you're talking to me. I don't like the way you're acting right now. It's the 4th of July. Don't go getting all cocky. I'm going home. Well, you're on my boat. I don't give a damn. Take your damn boat. I just called 911. Hey, I'm stuck on Horn Island. I was left here. I'm stuck. A person and I are not getting along. Can I get somebody to come and help me? I need help. I'm on Horn Island. Or you call home to your mama. Mama, Daddy, I'm stuck. Where are you? Horn Island. Well, we don't have a boat. Can y'all find somebody to come and get me? You know, mom and dad gonna do everything. Especially the mama. She'll swim there and get you. Y'all know she will. Every mother acts like she gets the strength from nobody else. It just happens. When something is wrong with her child, or somebody is hurting her child, or somebody is doing something to her child, she gonna come out swinging. You right, Alice. Yes, yes, yes. We come out swinging. We come out, bet you, believe they got it. Okay? Let me go to my account on TikTok. Oh, yes, I am. But let me see. I'm typing it in. Oh, oh, Lord. Okay, here. We're getting ready to see. I just typed it in. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Okay. What? Ooh, they got some. Ooh. Oh, everybody's talking about different. Oh, Lord, I just typed in Coast Guard. Okay. Okay. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. I'm just going to do one because everybody's talking about it. So I'm just pick one out of the blue. Okay. Okay. FOFO. FAFO. Don't even know this show, but we're just going to hear what they got to say because they just caught my attention with all the big red and white. Okay.
Out and says that they correct themselves and say they did receive a call from a friend of Nolan Wells on the 4th of July. Very important there because originally they were trying to say that it wasn't till the 5th of July that he was reported missing or whatnot. And that is wrong. And I
around the 11 on the 4th of July. It's not the 5th. That's still the 4th. How do they not know? Don't they track that? Don't they have data when calls come in, that exact time that call came in, from where, from who, when, and how long, and what was said? All that information. You got what, when, where, who, this and that, everything about the call. So how did y'all not, are y'all taking these calls back in the day when they did it, about probably 1950s or 60s or something? I think they have upgraded. Now we are in 2026. Shit, you can't even accidentally call a number without it being picked up, or that was just a second. So that was just a minute, a second, 30 seconds. They just got a whole department, or you just got a one-man bandit answering call, one person answering calls for thousands or hundreds, and one man, one Coast Guard or one captain or whatever, and they take. That's how it works. Oh gosh, y'all and fucked up. I'm just gonna say it. Y'all fucking up. Y'all in Mississippi that's running shit. Y'all are fucking up. Y'all been fucked up. You fucked up on July 4th. Yes. Now y'all just got to figure that part out yourself and how to get yourself out of this floating hot water that you in. You just have to come out and just tell the damn truth and forget. Because I know I did a lot of research today. There's a lot of people in power in Mississippi. Ooh, shit. When I was looking, I said to myself, oh, holy hell. Oh, holy hell. Even with the DNA test, DNA testing was being done. Oh, Lord. The coroner, Bruce. Yeah. That name, I will never forget that name. I got a family member that was named Bruce. Yeah. Was. Y'all heard the word was named Bruce. Oh, Lord. Okay. Whew. So that's why I won't forget that coroner. That's in Jackson County, too. They forget a lot of stuff. They accidentally forget a lot of stuff. Don't remember squat. Hi, Terry Matthews. Thank you for coming. Love. Thank you. Girl, people are start remembering things right now. They start remembering. I said, they wait till that happened July 4th. Tomorrow will be 1 month. It's 1 month. In just an hour. Well, it's already 1 month. Depends on where you live at. Okay? And they just start remembering stuff. Like, Bart, remember he wrote a whole list of witnesses down? Y'all remember we talked about that. He cooperating with with the investigation with the sheriff department, everything wrote all that, gave a list of potential witnesses and all that. Let me just, y'all know I got it. Let me just read it off. Where is it? Right here. Tell you what, instead of reading it, I'll just pull it up and let you see it for yourself. Hang on. Wait, let me just do it this way. But this person is remembering now. So I'm gonna play this video, and we're gonna okay. I put too many letters in something. Okay, here we go. Okay, but we're gonna listen to this. Then I'm gonna bring up that box. Thank you for wearing a breast cancer hat. Thank you. Welcome. I'm glad most people don't even know. They don't even pay it any attention. But yes, my sister, she's still fighting, and then my best friend. I bought this hat because of it was doing a breast cancer walk, and she was selling T-shirts and hats and pins and stuff, and I just thought that was the cutest hat I ever seen. So that's how I got the hat. I had it for a long time now, for a couple of years now, and I did buy pins and a T-shirt too because I went to the walk, but I didn't walk. Put it like that. But I did support, which I always do. Thank you for Terry. Thank you. And I hope how you doing today? You doing good? Let's go ahead and play this audio, this video. Let me see it. Here it is. Let me bring it up here so we can. We're just gonna ziplock back. So for anybody that just came in,
the Coast Guard comes out and says that they correct themselves and say they did receive a call from a friend of Nolan Wells on the 4th of July. Very important there, because originally they were trying to say that it wasn't till the 5th of July that he was reported missing or whatnot. And that is wrong. And I believe this completely bust up the narrative about the friends not calling. And Creston, I continue to see this mentality from people who have never been on a boat saying no man left behind. I don't understand where that is coming from. Where in the Black community that I've spent a lot of time in the Black community, and I've seen a lot of Black folks leave their dead or shot homie at gas stations while they were getting away. I've seen a lot of Black folks leave their co-defendant that they were robbing a store with or anything else get left behind while the others got away. So I'm trying to figure out where this whole mindset of no man left behind is coming from, because I know the ones saying this, they're not in the military either. So again, I think this is another made up narrative, and you've never been on a boat if you believe that there's no man left behind nonsense when you have to knock on your door to get it. That is not an abnormal conversation for people.
Okay. Basically, the Coast Guard remembers. Okay. And some people have been on a boat. Some people have owned the boat. And yes, you're not supposed to leave people. When you're the captain of a boat or a ship or whatever, you don't leave the people behind. Your passengers on the boat, on the ship, behind. Okay? But anyway, I just want y'all to hear that. Let me do this right quick. Let me mute this and I'm putting this here so Did I not do that? I guess I didn't. I guess I did not do what I. Okay, I'm not going to do that again. Okay. Here we go, guys. Now, let me see what Terry said before we get to the next one. It's iconic that my David is breast cancer, not knowing I will be diagnosed with one day. I'm doing okay, but it will take time to heal. I have to take a daily pill to prevent it from coming back. Yeah, I understand. Thank you for sharing that, Terry. It's breast cancer. No. Okay. And my prayers go out to you and everyone else that's fighting the fight. Phoenix got this thing turned around. See there? He had it turned the other way. I just happened to notice that in here. Phoenix got it turned around. The lies they tell. Can I say it? I'm going to sing it. The lies they tell. The lies they tell. The lies they tell. Yeah, I can't sing. Because I'm gonna have to make up a song about the lies. The lies, the lies. Okay. Now, let me move this out of the way too. As I move things out of the way, and now this is one thing, and we're gonna watch this, okay? Debit card. Okay. We're gonna watch this. And also, we got another. Don't forget the other guy. We got still those interviews. We only made it through. Been trying to make it. We did one, only 3 of his. One had, but we haven't finished. We're gonna get to it, but we're gonna listen to the audio engineer before we do. We're gonna listen to her. Yes, we are. But before we do, let me let you hear this, because when I save something, it's only because I find it interesting. Okay, y'all tag Nancy Grace. That's what we're gonna be watching.
If you need to put it on,
that's what we're gonna be watching. Our Nancy Grace, because Jeanette, the audio engineer, she's on the Nancy Grace tonight. Yes, she was. Okay, let me make sure here we go.
2X, do so. The creator's name is J. Megan. She is out here doing the Lord's work. Not only do y'all need to watch this, I need everybody to tag Ben Crump, tag the NAACP, Al Sharpton, Dunn Lemon, anybody you can think of. If masses of us are tagging them, then hopefully someone will see this and they will move in on this amazing research that J. Megan has done. Now, it's been brought to my attention that they removed this video that I'm about to post. I recorded it though, so I'm just going to add it.
I went through that rabbit hole today. Oh Lord, they are making. They're trying to scare people. That's what they're trying to do. Scare tactic. That's all. Y'all want to hear it, okay?
The back end of this, watch on 2X speed. I'm going to put the second video first because that's the one that they removed.
Her
part 1 is still up, okay? I will upload that later, okay?
J-A-Y, Megan, she's good. She needs to go. She needs to get her own show. They need to give her own show. She's a great detective, and she's not even a detective. Oh my God. I don't know. Her mind just goes zoop, 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 zoop. She got the special ability to see, and it's like a pattern. She see all these patterns, just the way I'm describing it. Okay, y'all need to go on TikTok. Go check her out. But I'm gonna put her information down in the link. Okay, but this is not Jay Morgan right here.
Okay. And
He's
I'll call y'all
letting
later
you
on
know.
today with an update about, the war. Because when I say Zelensky and Putin been cutting up this weekend, they've been cutting up this weekend. And Zelensky got real mad that Big Orange won't give him the interceptor. So he went ham last night and this morning.
Not only have I found more evidence of a fourth boat, not only have I found a lie in their timeline, but I've also discovered a deep political connection, not only to a former governor of Mississippi, but to Turning Point USA. So first off, this picture has surfaced in which it's clearly the group of boats a little bit further out in the water altogether. Now here's what is supposedly Bart's boat. We can see the Garmin on top. You can confirm that.
Oh, Willie D? Yeah, Terry. We watched one of Willie D's videos last night. I put one on. Credit goes out to Willie D. And make sure, and I shouted him out too. Yes, his information is down in my description box in a video from last night. Yeah, he got some good guests on his show. Yes, in his videos. Yes, yes. Willie D is y'all got to go. He's a content creator. Yes. I like Willie D. Why can't people do the right thing? I don't know. They just some demons. It's the demons been loose. Got let loose. The demons got let loose. And somebody said we're gonna let a crazy person come in and do what they want to do for this country, and let the demons loose.
This black boat from this other picture. We can see Wyatt's Triton right here, and we can confirm that by the motor. As you can see right here, has that black stripe on the white motor. Now, in between the two boats is the Palm Beach. You can clearly see it labeled, and it's got that stripe, right? As you can see, the stripe is there, and yet there's this design right here and no Palm Beach. And you may be like, Jay, that doesn't prove that it's a different boat. Maybe we just can't see it, even though it should be right there, according to this picture. But if you look in this video, you can see that there is a black propeller right there. See black propeller, and you can very clearly see the Palm Beach right there on the side. But if you look really carefully in this photo, you can see right there a black propeller. There's another boat on the other side of these three boats. And given the lack of the name on the boat and the black propeller, I'm going to assume the Palm Beach is on the other side, which means there's 4 boats right here. Then I rewatched Warren's interview.
I woke up at my buddy's house and we went to McDonald's, got food. No one's not with me. And I went and got breakfast. I had my buddy's boat hooked up to my truck. And well, first I ran my house, then I went to McDonald's and came back. And the boat already hooked up to my truck. My buddy, Wyatt, and I went, and with my buddies, we went, built the top of the boat off, loaded down the ice, and just got it ready. And Wyatt went and put a smaller boat in the water, which is the Palm Beach. He's 80 foot Palm Beach. And I drove the boat from 4 boat launch to my buddy's grandparents' house, and that's where we all came to meet up that day.
So Wyatt had his buddy's boat already hooked up to the back of his truck. He said he and Wyatt and his other buddy went and got ice and filled up the boats. And Wyatt went and put the Palm Beach, his smaller boat, into the water. And we know there was a second boat, the Triton, that was driven by Wyatt. Wyatt had 2 boats in the water. Who was driving his other boat?
Nolan was on Wyatt Pyron's 22 Triton. On the way out, I went with my buddy Bart because we had a lot of friends from college coming down. And
let me just say, whenever a person do this much explaining and rambling on like this, they lying. You ask them a question, think about it. Think back. Y'all think back. Think back on a time somebody very close to you lied to you, and then you confront them about that lie. You bring it up, and they didn't know that you knew, and then they get, oh, you know, and what did you? Oh, they gonna give you a whole rundown story. Gonna go around the world and come back again. They're gonna sail to shining sea, and they're gonna tell you about the cruise that they've been on. But you didn't ask them about that. You just asked them, why did they lie about so and so that you knew or did something or been with so and so? Oh, they're gonna lie, and then they're gonna come back and slap you in the face with it. You know why? They're gonna gaslight you, make you think, why did you ask me this question? Why did you bring that up? You just didn't do nothing. You just brought the fact up to them, and they know you're lying. That's what Warren is doing right now. In a way, sometimes he used to call it filibustering. He ain't doing nothing but busting his chops. Because he know he lying. He just got to follow the script, and he got off the script, so he got to find his way back to and remember what he was told. Just in my opinion.
Bart, I called Bart that morning. I was like, hey, man, can you take your boat out? And he was like, yeah, well, my dad decided not to go, and I'll take the boat. I'll take you and your friends. Of course. I mean, he's a buddy of mine. And so Bart pulled up at the dock, and I mean, I rode out there with Bart, and a lot of the girls that go to college with my friends and I, and Nolan rode down on the Triton, and then we had a Palm Beach, 18 Palm Beach. There was 4 guys on that. There was like 8 people on the Triton, and then there was 8 or 9 people on the Triton, and then there was the rest of the group, which was probably ranged from maybe 10 to 15 or 16 people.
Now, wait a minute. So Warren already had a boat hooked up when he woke up that morning. I'm assuming that that had to be the Triton that was hooked up, right? Then he said that Wyatt went and put his smaller boat, the Palm Beach, into the water. Then Warren said that he was the one who drove the Palm Beach to their friend's dock, assuming that Wyatt drove the Triton to the dock and Bart drove his own boat to that dock. Who drove the Palm Beach out to the water then? Because he said that he got a ride in with Bart, even though at one point during the interview, he said all of his stuff was on the Palm Beach. So it sounds to me like Warren was the one driving the Palm Beach. I'm also like, what parent would let their kid, who's obviously going off to party, take 2 of their boats and let them let their drunk friends drive? Like, it isn't making sense to me. I mean, maybe these parents are just shitty parents and irresponsible. Then he also said that he contacted Bart that morning to see if he could come. And Bart was like, yeah, I can give all your friends a ride, blah, blah, blah. According to him, there were 10-ish people, 15 people on that boat. So where were those people originally supposed to ride in on? They'd been planning it for weeks. They were excited about it. Why did Bart have to suddenly step in and take all these people? And remember, Bart said that his dad had canceled going out on the boat that day, so he could do it. Something's not adding up here. I think there was an adult somewhere in this mix. So it would also explain.
I could have sworn early on, when not tonight, in one of the videos I did, there was a man, you could see the back of him on one of those boats. Just saying. When I say man, I don't mean one of them, a man, grown up, old man, grown man. You can tell he got a dad's body. Okay?
How they all thought quickly on their feet with the sea tow. I wouldn't be surprised if an adult didn't come out there and just go off with other adults that were also on Horn Island and let the kids hang out with the boats. Here's where things are going to get interesting, folks. There are more GPS coordinates in the report.
I got this. Yes. That there. I got. Where's that number? Oh, where's that number? I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, where is that number? Oh, here it is, right here. Right there. Oh, well, y'all can't see it, but it's right there where I got the MDMR Marine Patrol. Then I got REC hashtag. Then I got MP 26070-006. Is that what she got up there? 2607. She got 2607-0205. Okay, but I got, she got 0205. This is the MP. Okay, that don't say MP. Okay, but I got that there. Okay.
Than what we have seen publicly. I'm going to play you a clip from the interview. But remember, at 5:30 is when they started picking up regular speed, all right? It's right here, 525, speed miles, 30 to 35 knots. So here we go.
Planed off and you have water in the boat and you're hauling, we're going pretty fast. We're going probably 40.
Yeah. Earlier video, Grandpa was on a boat. Yeah. Or Grandpa body or Dad body or something like that on the boat. Papa.
Miles an hour. And so all that excess water that was built up in the boat is coming out of the boat. So, that's what we had to do. So we ran into Fort Bayou, and we didn't just run straight to my buddy's grandparents' house. We ran into Fort Bayou. A couple of us jumped in the water. And the whole reason for the stop was to...
Wait, if y'all remember when they were showing that boat of the travel, that boat was traveling all over the place, going to hell, but the boat was been sinking, right? But he declined for help. When they asked him, do you need help or whatever she asked him, he said no. But we're taking on water. How far is it? Up to your ankles? I don't know. He's too busy worrying about what's going on in the boat. But remember, he didn't want any help. He didn't need any help. And when Captain got on, or Coast Guard got on, the call with the lady that took the call with the rude Warren, You know, he's so rude when he speaks to people on the phone but anyway, he was so rude, but he declined for them to come out to assist him, to tow him in or the help or see, but they're taking on water. They sinking, but they didn't just get towed back to his place. They went everywhere. They went, look, where did I write it down? They just kept going places, go here for a few seconds, a few minutes, here, go back. Oh, Lord. I said, for a boat to be taking on water, don't make any sense for you to keep selling the boat all over the place, all over the waters. Oh, I guess that's what you do.
So Wyatt could hop in and put the plug back in the boat. So then after that, we went and docked it, and I went back to my buddy's house, and we ate and napped for a little bit. It was a long day at Don's.
Now you heard him. He said that they took off going 40 miles an hour, and
they went to the house and they ate and took a nap. But nobody was worrying about worrying about Nolan. You go home and eat and stuff. You ain't worrying about the fact that y'all got his phone. You ain't worrying about the fact that y'all got his keys. You ain't worrying about the fact nothing. Y'all went home and ate and took a nap.
They didn't go to his buddy's grandparents' house, but they went to Fort Bayou to go do a plug thing. Except right here, 5:44, vessel arrives at El Camino Road. 8 minutes later, then it departs from El Camino Road and headed east into Fort Bayou. So right there, we have a lie. The boat did stop before going into Fort Bayou. 6 minutes later, it comes back to El Camino Road, and the vessel departed El Camino Road half an hour later, headed southwest to St. Martin Bayou, and then turned southeast into Biloxi Bay Bridge. Then they went back to the Bayou boat launch. Then the boat was taken to Cardinal Lane, which was Wyatt's residence. Now, because I am an absolute genius, I was able to find it. This was where they left and where they came back that day, then came back several times. Now, first off, why aren't we seeing footage of them returning that day? We know that Nolan was with them when they left. So why do they have the security cams from that morning, but not that night? Whose grandparents live there? Jack Spatalo, whose family owns a pharmacy. It goes back deeper than that.
Oh, didn't I tell you I went down the rabbit hole today? Yes. George Patello. Oh, yes, Lord. Whew. Deep in the know. Not him, but what I'm talking about, deep in, everybody knows their family. Deep into, oh Lord, everybody know their family. Y'all, deep pockets in Mississippi. Y'all need to follow her. Make sure you follow her. Okay? Jay Morgan.
Because George Patala Sr., which is Jax's great-grandfather, who is deceased, as it turns out, his great-grandfather was appointed and served on the staff of Mississippi Governor Cliff Finch. As you can see, I've confirmed Jax's relation to him. And as it turns out, Cliff Finch, he was in the Mississippi House of Representatives from 1960 to 1964 and supported racial segregation and backed the racist governor, to preserve segregation in the state. The federal grand jury conducted a 3-year-long investigation into his administration and several state agencies, and they were all accused of corruption and mismanagement. But Finch was never found guilty himself, but some of his aides and appointees were indicted. And those sort of political connections seem to trickle down through the generations. So now we know why the governor got involved. And I started looking into the lawyer that's handling the defamation case from the Bart family. So from 2015 to 2018, he was state director of Americans for Prosperity. Then in 2018 to 2020,
you don't want to know what Americans for Prosperity is. Oh my God, you don't want to know. Yeah, but you're getting ready to find out. Oh, I went down that too. Oh yes, y'all getting ready to find out. That she's going to tell you.
he was vice president of Stand Together while being vice president of Americans for Prosperity. Stand Together is a Charles Koch nonprofit, and Americans for Prosperity is a libertarian conservative political advocacy group affiliated with Charles Koch and David Koch. And if you don't know who the Koch brothers are, they're fucking evil. Guess who's one of the major funders for Turning Point USA? Major donors for the Koch brothers also are primary financial pillars for Turning Point USA, specifically their campus operations. And guess who used to serve as the director of urban engagement?
You don't know him. Did y'all see that face? Did y'all know him? Do y'all know him? Did y'all see that face? I could have sworn I saw his face. His face. Did y'all see that? It was quick, but did y'all see that? I ain't saying no more. It was quick, but did y'all see that? What's her name? Okay, let me go back. Oh, Lord, and bring it up. Her name is Jay Morgan. I think she go by Nerdy Pinky Pink Pink Nerdy Pink something. Just type in Jay Morgan, MEGAN. Oh yes. Oh my Lord. Oh, let me take his picture down. Didn't I tell y'all? Let me I'll bring up another one of her videos right quick. Okay. Let me see, do I have it? So y'all can here. You're gonna get it right from here. Okay, wait. This is that remember I told you I went down it? Just give me 1 second and I'll just show you. Okay. This is okay. I'll put the information down in my description box. Let me just do this so y'all can see it. It's only 9 minutes and 51 seconds. I'll let y'all hear. This is how I got into Jay Morgan right here. I'll put his information down in the description box.
Or do whatever you got to do. Y'all get this video. Make sure it is saved. There's this TikToker who goes by the name of J Megan, and she went in. I'm talking about she do a lot of research.
Do J is Jay, okay? Jay. It's just the when the populating the words, it's just put J. But it's Jay Morgan, okay, guys? So
she do a lot of investigating. We still gonna keep everything all alleged, but the video is nowhere to be found. I found the video because somebody else is reacting to it, and I want y'all to get it, save it, because obviously she's on to something because it's scrubbed from her page. It ain't on her page. So I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna just let it ride out. I believe that she's saying something important. I want y'all to listen to how she mixed Tatum into some big wigs, and she got some important people in here. I'm telling you, I believe she said something that she wasn't supposed to say, and she had to take it off her page. Check it out, y'all.
Remember I said I went down a rabbit hole? And it, oh Lord, I did. Oh, no. But we're still gonna get to Nancy Grace. This is only 9 minutes and 51 seconds. But boy. Y'all need to go check her out before they take everything down. Okay?
Before I dive into this video, I want y'all to go follow J Megan. She's been on this Nolan Wells case since the beginning, and she's very great in finding details, discrepancies, lies. She's very well diverse in connecting the dots. She knows exactly how to do it. She has time for the research. She goes in depth with it. And I want you all to, and I'm gonna shorten the video, so if you really want to go see the entirety of the video.
Look what somebody say. They took this off of her page. Oh, really? That's why I said this video is important. It's very important, y'all. I'm telling you, this joint is important.
Go to J Megan's page and you can find it. But I'm gonna bring something. I'm gonna kind of make it kind of short, and then watch to the end, and it's gonna surprise you. It's gonna be a bombshell.
It's a bombshell.
And now we will understand.
It's a bombshell, y'all.
Tatum is so connected to this case. It's a bombshell. It's a dude.
It is really. When y'all go, you ain't gonna. I mean, it's just, oh my God. I just need to. I said, oh my God. It had me. Oh Lord. She is. Yeah, she's good. Jay Morgan is good. Okay. Y'all go over there before. Y'all ain't gonna go. You better go over there whenever you get time tomorrow. Okay.
Watch it.
Now, wait a minute. So Warren already had a boat hooked up when he woke up that morning. I'm assuming that that had to be the Triton that was hooked up, right? Then he said that Wyatt went and put his smaller boat, the Palm Beach, into the water. Then Warren said that he was the one who drove the Palm Beach to their friend's dock, assuming that Wyatt drove the Triton to the dock and Bart drove his own boat to that dock. Who drove the Palm Beach out to the water then? Because he said that he got a ride in with Bart, even though at one point during the interview, he said all of his stuff was on the Palm Beach. So it sounds to me like Warren was the one driving the Palm Beach. I'm also like, what parent would let their kid, who's obviously going off to puberty, take two of their boats and let them let their drunk friends drive? Like, it isn't making sense to me. I mean, maybe these parents are just shitty parents and irresponsible. Then he also said that he contacted Bart that morning to see if he could come. And Bart was like, yeah, I can give all your friends a ride, blah, blah, blah. According to him, there were 10-ish people, 15 people on that boat. So where were those people originally supposed to ride in on? They've been planning it for weeks. They were excited about it. Why did Bart have to suddenly step in and take all these people? And remember, Bart said that his dad had canceled going out on the boat that day, so he could do it. Something's not adding up here. I think there was an adult somewhere in this mix. It would also explain how they all thought quickly on their feet with the sea tow. And I wouldn't be surprised if an adult didn't come out there and just go off with other adults that were also on Horn Island and let the kids hang out with the boats. Here's where things are going to get interesting, folks. There are more GPS coordinates in the report than what we have seen publicly. I'm going to play you a clip from the interview, but remember, at 5:30 is when they started picking up regular speed, all right? It's right here, 525, speed miles, 30 to 35 knots. So here we go.
But Bart said they was hauling. They was hauling like 45. Where do they get 30 to 35 knots from? Did he forget? He remember everything else. Bart can be, not Bart, I mean Warren. I'm sorry, Bart. I mean Warren. Warren, remember everything. He can tell you about going to this whole tangent about everything else. But he forgot it was hauling. Okay.
Planed off and you have water in the boat and you're hauling, we're going pretty fast. We're going probably 40, 42 miles an hour. And so all that excess water that was built up in the boat is coming out of the boat. So, I mean, that's what we had to do. So we ran into Fort Bayou and we didn't just run straight to my buddy's grandparents' house. We ran into Fort Bayou. A couple of us jumped in the water, and Wyatt, the whole reason for the stop was so Wyatt could hop in and put the plug back in the boat. So then after that, we went and docked it, and I went back to my buddy's house, and we ate and napped for a little bit. It was a long day at the islands.
Now you heard him. He said that they took off going 40 miles an hour, and they didn't go to his buddy's grandparents' house, but they went to Fort Bayou to go do a plug thing. Except right here, 5:44, vessel arrives at El Camino Road. 8 minutes later, then it departs from El Camino Road and headed east into Fort Bayou. So right there, we have a lie. The boat did stop before going into Fort Bayou. 6 minutes later, it comes back to El Camino Road, and the vessel departed El Camino Road half an hour later, headed southwest to St. Martin Bayou, and then turned southeast into Biloxi Bay Bridge. Then they went back to the Bayou boat launch. Then the boat was taken to Cardinal Lane, which was Wyatt's residence. Now, because I am an absolute genius, I was able to find it. This was where they left and where they came back that day, then came back several times. Now, first off, why aren't we seeing footage of them returning that day? We know that Nolan was with them when they left. So why do they have the security cams from that morning, but not that night? Whose grandparents lived there? Jax Patalo, whose family owns a pharmacy. It goes back deeper than that because George Patalo Sr., which is Jax's great-grandfather who is deceased, as it turns out, his great-grandfather was appointed and served on the staff of Mississippi Governor Cliff Finch. As you can see, I've confirmed Jax's relation to him. And as it turns out, Cliff Finch, well, he was in the Mississippi House of Representatives from 1960 to 1964 and supported racial segregation and backed the racist governor, to preserve segregation in the state. The federal grand jury conducted a 3-year-long investigation into his administration and several state agencies, and they were all accused of corruption and mismanagement. But Finch was never found guilty himself, but some of his aides and appointees were indicted. And those sort of political connections seem to trickle down through the generations. So now we know why the governor got involved. And I started looking into the lawyer that's handling the defamation case from the Bart family. So from 2015 to 2018, he was state director of Americans for Prosperity. Then in 2018 to 2020, he was vice president of Stand Together while being vice president of Americans for Prosperity. Stand Together is a Charles Koch nonprofit, and Americans for Prosperity is a libertarian conservative political advocacy group affiliated with Charles Koch and David Koch. And if you don't know who the Koch brothers are, they're fucking evil. Guess who's one of the major funders for Turning Point USA? Major donors for the Koch brothers also are primary financial pillars for Turning Point USA, specifically their campus operations. And guess who used to serve as...
Who is that face? Who is that? Who is that face? Oh, who is that? Who is that? Oh, we know him. I don't know him, but We know that face. Put it like that. Guess who used to serve as what?
The director of urban engagement.
Did she cook or what? Now, I know she was talking really, really fast, but I want you to listen and pause it. Listen and pause it. Screen record it.
I paused it. We listened. We got it. She was talking fast, but we got it. We know how to get stuff fast. We know how to get information fast in the Pink House. We got it. We caught it. We understand. Woo! I told you. Y'all bet I put his information down, Jay Morgan information, and I have his information down in the description box below my video in case y'all need to go back and listen to this, okay? And send it to other people too, okay? Oh, make sure you hype the video. Everybody, when you're coming in, hit the like button. Come on, I need y'all to hit that like button while you're coming in here, because this is piping hot. Hot news. This case is when they're going to a grand jury on this. Just my opinion, and allegedly, okay?
She just dropped that. I seen another YouTube content creator who goes by the name of Tisa Tells. She reacted to it, and I seen it. I went back to her page, and it was scrubbed off. She is ruffling feathers. She even got a breakdown of the whole timeline with other information. She does a deep dive in the Nolan Wells case, y'all. Not saying that anything is facts either. We still.
And I know who Tisha Tells is. Yes, I followed her when she was covering a trial. The Diddler. Oh, yes. Yes.
Want to keep it all alleged, but she had to say something to piss the people off. And you see how she put Officer Tatum in there? How he knows some. I'm telling you, bro, ain't no way he just coming out like that and going as hard as he is. These people know each other. They connected. When that boy Tracestin was on that couch and he said, "Oh, y'all don't know who y'all with. These people are tight knit."
We got Tracestin, right? I got him in lineup to listen to some of his interview tonight.
They tight knit, all right. This is serious business right here. Y'all make sure y'all share this. If you couldn't screen record it, somebody will. Make sure you share this. Make sure you hype this video up to get this out there in the algorithm, because she said something that's going to be very, very important. Because
what you said, I hope Ben Crump got this. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Terry. That's what I'm saying. Y'all make sure you share this video. Make sure you go over to his page, the young ladies, Jay Morgan page. Y'all go and have their information down here. Credit goes out to him because that's how I saw it. So we got to share this. Share my video too. Share everybody. Share. Get just share. Share just like you're sharing your cookies. Share this video. You're sharing your cookies that y'all just bought. You're sharing your popcorn. Share this, okay? This is, didn't I tell you? New evidence? Did I tell you? Did I tell you? If I told you, if y'all saw it when I told you, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. If you hear me, hear me. Oh, let me, Lord.
Why in the hell would she get it off of her TikTok? There's another TikTok user. She been having to speak in codes and shit because they've been taking her videos down. These people are running and we are catching up to them. All I'm saying is we need to get all this information together and we need to analyze it. We're not jumping to no conclusions or nothing like that. We're not accusing nobody of anything.
No,
what we're going to do is get justice for Nolan Wells. Y'all get in the comment section. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all go follow her on TikTok as well. Her TikTok is J Megan, NerdyPinkPanda 1. Y'all make sure.
Okay, that's it, guys. J with a J-A-Y though. J-A-Y Morgan. NerdyPinkPanda 1. Panda 1. I know it was Nerdy Pink or Nerdy Pinky or something like that. I couldn't remember the rest of it. But yes, there it is. Go ahead and get it before I take this down. Y'all make sure you write it down. Are you writing it down? Are y'all writing this down? If you don't have time or nothing to write, don't worry. just go back to my video. It's going to be down in my description box. Okay. I got you. Thank you, Terry. Thank you for putting that one. At least I got somebody that's hearing me right now. Oh Lord. I told y'all, don't y'all be missing. Don't go missing on my channel, because when Pinkie do come, she comes. She coming. She coming. I'm coming. Okay. I be coming. I told y'all I be coming. When I'm coming, I'm coming. Let me see that. I put it there. Oh, yeah, I already got it. Okay. I told y'all when I be coming, I'm coming. Oh, yes. I be coming, guys. Oh, Lord, that just did its thing. Don't worry about it. Oh, my Lord. Okay, here it is. I'm trying to get something. Oh, it's taking forever to get this thing taken care of. Oh, Lord. What the heck is going on? Don't worry about it, guys. Oh, Lord. I don't know what the heck is going on. Okay. But, yeah. Okay. Now, I took a picture. Okay. Thank you. That's how you do it, Terry. Thank you. Okay. And if anybody that didn't get a chance to take a picture, if just send my video out, or if you remember, type it in somewhere later. Okay. Let's go on. Oh gosh. Now let me just show you this. I got this sitting here waiting for you all too. I don't want you to know I haven't forgotten. Right here. Here it is right here. So we're gonna do a little bit of this here. This is 45 minutes. This is the other guy. The one that crosses arms and say, y'all don't know who you messing with. No, y'all don't know who you're fooling with. Something like that. The mix, the black guy that's mixed with white, y'all. Him. Okay? What is this? Shepherd is his last name. Okay? That's part 5. Because he came right after Warren. Okay? So I got it, but we're gonna hold on for 1 minute. We're gonna go to Nancy Grace right quick. Okay, we got to go to Nancy right quick. I got to pop in Nancy right quick. Ooh, and I got a scary video for y'all. I got a scary one for y'all. Ooh, Lord, I've been waiting. I've been holding on this one for a couple days now. Y'all, you don't know. I listened to half of it, and I said, oh, it's like, hot my face, hot my face, hot my, hot my face, hot my face, hot my face, hot my face, hot my face. Oh, Lord. No, that, not me hot my face, but that's what somebody's doing so they can talk. Yeah. Okay. But here, let me go to Nancy right quick. Let me pull up on Nancy right quick. Just give me 1 second, guys. Oh, Lord, I tell you, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know where or what they think they was trying to do. I don't understand. Okay, here it is. Get ready, guys. Let me see. Here it is right here. It's 43 minutes. 4 hours. Okay, this is it. Okay. This is today, guys. I watched it today. Okay. Yes, I did. Nancy, she is always on. Okay. What I mean by that, she's always got it going on. Nancy Grace always got it going on. Y'all don't fool with Nancy Grace. Nancy Grace ain't gonna be playing with y'all. Okay? She ain't playing with you. When she coming, she coming. Okay? She ain't playing. She ain't sitting here just to play with you. So if y'all think y'all want to play with somebody, you better go play. You better go play. Don't play with Nancy. Y'all. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I had to bring it up. Uh-oh. Here she is. This is today, guys. Okay. This says 6 hours ago. Okay. Oh, y'all see the title, right? Nolan Wells bombshell. Death threats, blood, so much blood. That's what it says. I ain't making it up. Y'all see? Y'all ready? Are you ready? I'm asking you, are y'all ready for this? If you ain't ready, you ain't ready, because you can't not be ready.
The death of a young man, Nolan Wells. Death threats are flying. One actually says there's going to be blood, so much blood. Another death threat says, don't go outside. How can anybody do their jobs when they're getting death threats? Not only that, we understand this case is headed to a grand jury. We also learned tonight that the states...
Did y'all just hear that? Let me put the caption on to make sure y'all hear that. Did you see that? To a grand jury. Did you hear that? And that autopsy, let me just read something for y'all so I don't have to tell you, because I wrote it down. That let me see. I wrote it. Where did I put it? The not the autopsy. It's the other thing that's supposed to be coming in. I can't remember. CJ the cat. Thank you for coming in, CJ the cat. Happy Monday. I forgot. Not the autopsy. What is the next thing we're waiting on? Toxicology. It ain't in. It ain't ready. Nor we ain't got that yet. And the autopsy is completed, but we ain't got it. They haven't released it to nobody. That's what I want to tell you. They haven't released that to nobody. I don't know why. I don't know why. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know why. Okay. Here you go.
Autopsy is complete, but it's being kept secret. Isn't an autopsy a public document? Why is it being kept hidden from us, the public? What is in that autopsy, the first autopsy of Nolan Wells? Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. I want to thank you for being with us.
You know I want to know. I want to know. What's being hidden? I told you they...
Katie, that he was hanging out with. I saw a text message from her alluding to the fact that she never saw him get on that boat at all. They could have been saying, don't die, or is it dead, referring to the bilge pump. Somebody would have seen something if there was a dramatic commotion like this occurring on that boat.
I hope Nolan Wells died by accident. I'm not shutting down our Crime Stories investigation until I know.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? We have a membership. Oh, let the go. What'd you say?
You know, if that sound is real, there's no getting away from that. And all this business about there's no connection. Well, I listened to a good 40 seconds of SEATO, SEA, second word TOW on hold, listen to their music. There was plenty good connection. But before I can even get to the death threats of blood, so much blood everywhere, and don't step outside, and more, before I can even get to the grand jury, before I can get to the autopsy that's being kept hidden from us, I want you to meet someone very important, critical to this investigation. Her name, Janetta Brantley. Miss Brantley is the audio engineer.
Janetta Brantley. Oh, guys, didn't I told you I got something special for you. Here we go.
Someone very important, critical to this investigation. Her name, Janetta Brantley. Miss Brantley is the audio engineer who enhanced the 911 call, the CETO call, in the Nolan Wells case. So everybody claiming some ding dong on YouTube did it, or somebody on Insta or TikTok did it. No, she did it. I've spoken to her. I've read her statement. I want you to judge her credibility. Credibility is normally the sole province of a jury, and tonight you serve in that function. Miss Brantley, I'm sure that you're getting all sorts of abuse, threats, and so forth. It's a cacophony that seemingly won't cease. That said, thank you for being with us tonight. Explain to me where you got the audio, how you got the audio, and what, if anything, you did to enhance the audio.
First and foremost, I basically downloaded it off of YouTube from WLOX News's YouTube site. And when I downloaded it, I ripped it off of YouTube. That's the terminology that we use when we take something off of YouTube. But when I ripped it off of YouTube and I pulled it.
Pause, please. Objection. Miss Brantley, isn't it true that the audio you got was taken directly by XLO from MDMR? Correct? The Mississippi Department of Marine Resources. Isn't that true?
Yes.
Okay, please continue, Miss Brantley.
So when I downloaded it from YouTube, I pulled it into my DAW, which is Logic Pro X. That's my DAW of choice. And when I first listened to it, I realized that it was like a dual mono recording, which most, most phone services or operators utilize when they're recording conversations. And so it was already split between the caller, the dispatch, and the callers in the background. And so that's what made it easy for me to isolate it without having to do much to it. So that isolation, when I separated the left channel from the right channel, that just made me be able to really focus on everything that was on the call. And then what I was hearing was I honestly could not believe what I was hearing.
Miss Janetta Brantley, isn't it true this is this?
Okay. Oh, yeah. Willie D did have her on. Yeah, I saw that as well. Thank you. Y'all go over and watch it on the Willie D. He had her on if you want to see his segment on it. And she mentioned she would be on Nancy Grace's show. Oh, she did? Okay. I can't remember what. I hear so much stuff. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Lord, I tell you.
Same audio that was released by the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources.
Yes, that is absolutely correct.
Let's listen to it one more time.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership. What'd you say? It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. We're going down now. I don't know the phone number. It's either. I think it's. Try that. I know we have a membership, guaranteed. I don't have the tag on here. It got ripped off. What? No, we do not need that. Let me go look. Where is this? Hey, jump in and pull the plug while you're going. Hello. Okay, what's going on? What's up? Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership. Hello. Let's go. Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our ghost pump stopped working. We're thinking, can y'all please come? We have a membership. Hello! Let's go!
Back to Janetta Brantley joining us tonight, and she shows herself in that video showing what she is doing. What does adding EQ mean, Ms. Brantley?
Adding EQ is basically selecting a certain frequency of the actual sound and either deleting or removing a certain noise, something that's problematic to the ear, deleting that or boosting that. That's literally all EQing is.
What was your process, Janetta? Because I was sitting researching. It was early in the morning, like 5:45 a.m. several days ago, and I was researching the Nolan Wells case, and I saw the transcript as it was being played. And my husband was also up. He said, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "If this is real, this changes everything. It changes everything." Because up until that point, it seemed as if Nolan's death could very well have been an accident. If this is real, it changes everything. It's seismic. What was your reaction when you heard these words, Janetta Brantley?
I think at my core, I was in disbelief. I wasn't cleaning it or enhancing it to specifically look for or identify a crime or even point the fingers at anybody. I believe I wanted it to be an accident. I think a lot of us wanted it to be an accident. So when I heard those things, when I heard, damn it, Bart, that name stood out to me because I hadn't even heard that name before. As I was listening to certain things that stood out to me, I was in disbelief because, again, I'm just an audio engineer. I'm not an investigator or detective or anything like that. So when I heard a name that I wasn't familiar with, it stood out to me. And that alone made me want to hear what was immediately said after damn it, Bart. And so that's why in that process where damn it, Bart came in loud and clear to me, I decided to go over to the next part to hear what the rest of that statement was, which is where you saw me actually create a loop over that part, split that part, and then add a gain, which the gain is boosting the volume overall. And that's pretty much what you saw me do in that actual video. And so to hear, damn it, Bart, Nolan's really dead now, that I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it.
My reaction too, Janetta, because when I first heard it, I thought this has got to be doctored. This can't be real. Don't move. Straight out to veteran trial lawyer Franz Borghardt, a veteran trial lawyer joining us out of the Baton Rouge jurisdiction at Borghardt's law firm. Franz, take off your defense hat just one moment. I have introduced wiretaps many times at trials, which are very hard to get, by the way. And I've never had one that I believed was doctored at the time because they were taken by law enforcement. This is from a completely independent source with no dog in the fight, no skin in the game. It's from Dispatch at CETO. And if this is real, this blows the case wide up. Now, you saw Janetta Brantley. You've heard her. I have no reason to disbelieve anything she's saying.
So if I'm prosecuting this, I'm worried that I need a witness in 2026 to exclude the possibility that it's either AI generated or doctored, just like you suggested. And I think that
I think a lot of us believe Janetta Brantley. Yes, we do. I know I do. She, like Nancy said, she don't have no skin in the game, no dog in the fight. And you can tell when somebody has been honest, just brutally honest, and you can tell when somebody is just lying. You know what I'm saying? When somebody is just straight up lying, just lied, just lying, you know that. You can see that. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying.
He's very credible, but I think we need to go one step further. The other concern I have, Nancy, is if the independent autopsy is showing inconclusive death results, now I really want to see the other autopsy to see, is there trauma to the body? Is there something that happened? These are the concerns I would have as a prosecutor. But we've now opened the doors to these guys may in fact have committed obstruction of justice.
Hold on. You're putting the cart before the horse. Before we talk about obstruction, such as allegedly lying or covering something up, you've already mentioned two distinct lines of inquiry. One is that the audio that Janetta Brantley enhanced innocently, I believe, had been already AI or doctored. Okay, let's follow that through to its logical conclusion. You just throw that out there like a stink bomb at the circle. You know what a circle meeting is, right? In the United Methodist Church, all the ladies have circle meetings. Okay. To suggest this was doctored before Janetta got it means it had to have been doctored or AI created by who? The Mississippi Department of Marine Resources. No, don't go. That doesn't work in court, Burkhart's. You can't just throw. Oh, that's like the side defense. Some other dude did it. What dude? What are you talking about? So you're saying AI doctored by who? If it's not Janetta, then who? She got it. The same sound that was released by the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources. You think they doctored it?
There is nothing normal about this case. And if
that's not what I asked you. I'm asking you to explain your premise, and you're not doing it.
I said if I were a prosecutor, I would want to.
He was. I didn't know I was muted. He was trying to evade the question. They should know better. When you come to Nancy Grace, you better answer the question. She don't play no. When she asks you a question, then you go off talking about, oh no, she's gonna bring you right back. She's gonna bring you back.
To be able to establish with expert testimony that what we are listening to is real. And I would want a witness, because I'm telling you, with this case, with as viral as it's been, I'm not disagreeing that it's real. I'm saying I would want to be able to bolster that very credible woman's testimony, and she is very credible. I have no doubt that what we're listening to and what she did is credible. The issue is I don't know if she can go the distance to say,
okay, right, got it. She cannot testify as to whether MDMR had enhanced it or doctored it before it was released. But see, the problem is, you would have to ask someone to believe a clerk or an official at the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources doctored this before they released it, to the extent that nobody could understand it until they enhanced it. That's a hell of a doctor job. Okay, so you did that. Then you got into the medical examiner findings. Okay, what was your theory on that? Very quickly.
Very quickly. If he's dead on the boat, how did he die? It should be conclusive. It shouldn't be inconclusive.
Joining us right now, Joseph Scott Morgan, renowned death investigator, professor of forensics, Jacksonville State University, with a premier criminal pro department and building, author of Blood Beneath My Feet, star of a hit series, Body Bags with Joseph Scott Morgan, and it goes on. Significant, over 10,000 death scenes under his belt. Joseph Scott, follow up. I'm not arguing with Burkhardt's. Let's learn, if we can, from what he's saying. Jump.
Yeah, so whatever has been the causal factors here has got to marry up with what they were seeing at the scene, and perhaps the audio does fall into this, these statements. And I think that probably from a medical legal perspective, that is the coroner and the medical examiner are going to want to be able to fully appreciate what is being said here from a timeline. This is absent the police's investigation. They're going to try to rule in or rule out what they're seeing presenting on Nolan's remains when they finally did receive them at the state medical examiner's office and that examination began. And this is going to be critical and key, because the causal effects here are going to be critical. We go back to these changes that the second autopsy referred to on the back of the head. Now, the doctor was not able to, at that point in time, even though he did do a thorough, what's referred to as a layered dissection here, he could not establish the causal effects here because the injury or the insult that you see there, this presentation, is compromised by decomposition. Okay. So what did the state medical examiner see? My problem is here, Nancy, how was the body treated before or after the first autopsy and the body is transported up to D.C.?
We know how it was treated. It was transported to D.C. face down. I don't even walk in the field. I don't even walk in the corners of none of that. But I know you don't transport nobody face down. To me, when I heard that, I said, that's some disrespect. That was the first thing that came to my mind when I heard that. That's totally disrespectful. I said, that's disrespect. Oh, no. Oh. Then I started hearing what people say, and I had to look it up. I actually looked it up. You don't do that.
I have questions about this because they're talking about.
Oh, I forgot, guys. I know we're supposed to be watching the video on the two nurses that saw the body being in transport, and they was telling us about it in a video. And sorry, it slipped my mind today, but I try to make sure we get it in the next video. Okay, guys. Okay.
To the degree with which the body was decomposed, the doctor up in DC is seeing significant decomposition. We don't know what they saw in Mississippi, but I do know that you're only talking about what, and I'm ballparking here, please give me some grace, maybe 48 hours tops before the medical legal authorities have seen the body. So how far degraded is the body to compromise any of this? And this evidence is going to have to be borne out, not just with the physical findings that you see with the unaided eye, but also whatever's going on toxicologically.
I want you to take a careful look at this video we have obtained. Let's see it. Look how tightly everyone is packed in. There were hundreds of people out on Horn Island on July the 4th. What? Nobody saw what happened to Nolan Wells? They all just left with him standing there stranded, waving his arms like Gilligan? That did not happen. Now that you're seeing this, what is an innocent explanation? I'm trying to figure that out. Joining me, and I'll circle back to you, Joe Scott, because I got a lot of questions regarding the way he could have died innocently and been left behind, and that sound being true. The sound that Janetta Brantley enhanced. Is there any innocent explanation? Is there a way, as my favorite judge often said, Luther Alberson, it is your duty to make all witnesses speak the truth and impugn perjury to no one. Is there a way that can be done? I don't know that it can.
I don't know.
It seems to me that someone is lying. But who? Joining me now, Teslin Figaro, social justice, political commentator, host of the Teslin Figaro podcast. Ms. Figaro, thank you for being with us. I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, well, that's what the family is saying. They don't believe he died by accident. That's the point. That's the reason why Nolan Wells' mom is saying, I don't believe this. I don't believe he died by accident before we had the audio. The audio simply confirms that there are additional questions that needs to be asked. It wasn't just one thing they said in the audio. They said Nolan repeatedly in the audio. They said, check his chest in the audio. They said, is he dead in the audio? And also, notice this, Nancy. Did you notice that the operator also said, is anybody breathing? Who says that? What operator says, who all is breathing on the boat? So is this all the audio, Nancy?
I didn't catch that. Woo. Cold word. I'm just saying. Oh my God. Hey. What she said? Let me go back. Let me go back. Did y'all just catch that? Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Did y'all just catch that? Did y'all just catch that? We got to hear that part again. We got to hear that part again. Now, when we listen to this video, look at the new stuff that's been coming out of this not video, this audio. Oh my God. Okay, let's roll back. This is at 2106. So roll back. Check his chest in the audio. They said, is he okay? roll back. Okay, here it is. Okay, Figaro. What you said? We're gonna listen to what Figaro just said. Okay. I don't believe he's dead. Okay.
By accident before we had the audio. The audio simply confirms that there are additional questions that needs to be asked. It wasn't just one thing they said in the audio. They said Nolan repeatedly in the audio. They said check his chest in the audio. They said, is he dead in the audio? And also notice this, Nancy. Did you notice that the operator also said, is anybody breathing?
Oh! Okay. Okay. Yo. Okay. 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 Let me make it known. Let me make it known. I'm gonna turn that. Yeah, y'all know I write sideways, upside down, and everywhere. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna look over this. I got to look over it. I got to go back after we get off this. Because I got to bring in the my pen is running. My pen is running out. What date today is? Okay. So I'm gonna look into this, guys. Ooh. Y'all came to the right place. You're at the right place, right time. Y'all at the right place, right time. Make sure you hit that like button because we ain't playing with y'all today. They also said, is anybody breathing? Why would you ask that question? Is that a cold word to say? Is he dead? Did y'all do it? Oh, Lord. Did I say that? I was thinking out loud. Allegedly. That's my own words. I just was thinking out loud, guys.
Who says that? What operator says who all is breathing on the boat? So is this all the audio, Nancy?
Who all? Well, who all? I'm going to type that in. Is breathing on the boat. Why would you need to know that? Who all is breathing on the boat? Why would you need to know that?
Is there more audio? That's my question.
I want to look specifically, Teslin, at what was said. At one point, we think, you killed him? He's already dead. He's already dead. Is he dead? Yeah. Nolan, OMG, wake up. And as Janetta stated, then she hears a completely different name, Bart. Now, we also hear, and I'm very curious, the phrase, no. Teslin Figaro, was that a nickname of Nolan Wells?
I cannot confirm if that's a nickname of his or not.
You know what? I saw that earlier. No. And I had to rewind back. Yes, I did. I rewind back because I caught that. And I didn't know whether that N was meaning that ninja word or was that N another word. I just want to make sure. So I rewind my video back when I was watching earlier. And then it did say no. And I was trying to figure out, what do they mean by no? I had no idea. So then I just let it roll. No. To me, that's a code word. That's a code word. To me, no. Don't they using code words to me. That's just in my opinion. Seems like they're using some codes in here.
What I do know is we heard Nolan. What I do know is we heard check his chest. What I do know is that he said it is
be for Nolan. No. Nolan. No. Or you know what? Oh Lord.
he dead. What we do know is we heard screams. There's folks out there suggesting that perhaps they were talking to a seagull or perhaps talking to some random bird that was flying around that's called no. There were folks out there that suggested, well, maybe they were talking about the boat. Come on, we got to knock this off, Nancy. We heard what we heard. And so we were to put this before a jury.
Also, we hear, damn it, Bart, No-No's really dead. Damn it, Bart, No-No's really dead. Repeating it over and over and over.
Why would you say no? Nolan, no. Nolan is just a simple name. So why would you need another name for him? Like no. No takes more effort to say no. Was Nolan. You said. Think about it, guys. Code.
According to reports, his nickname, one of them, is No. Back to Tesla and Figaro. What is Nolan's mother's theory about what happened in light of these tapes?
Before we even had the tapes, her theory is, I told my son, I've raised my son just like I've raised my 19-year-old the same way, Nancy, like I'm sure you raise your children. Come back with the people you went with. Her theory has always been that he is a fantastic swimmer, that he is an athlete. Her theory has always been that he did not drown. Her theory has always been that there's something wrong with this picture. Her theory has always been that the fact that, he left his phone and left his keys. Her theory has also always been that he did not just go off with some random stranger and say, guys, don't worry about it. Just leave me on an island. Her theory is the same thing before this audio. This audio only confirms what this mother already knew.
Hi, guys. Nancy Grace here. If you are
Lord, this just sheds more light. Okay.
American financing.
Let me just say this, guys. We're gonna jump in to watch a little of the other person's interview. So let's go to that before, because we only got about 15 minutes left. So let me just make sure there's nobody. Okay, let me just see. No, okay. Well, I do want to go to the so we can see the other interview. Okay, let's go do that right quick. Ooh, my Lord, this is just too much. Ooh, y'all got to think about how the mother is feeling on this. His mother. Okay, this is Officer Tatum. Okay, we're getting ready to go and let's watch the video because my throat is it's gone. Okay, let's just watch the video.
So I saw you on television. You had an interview, and I felt like you laid out a few things that I think the world needs to know and be clear about.
Okay.
And the first one is the relationship that you had with Nolan. Can you explain your relationship with Nolan?
Yeah, I will. So his mom got on TV, as everybody has seen, and said that she didn't know me. And man, that can't be farther from the truth. Me and Nolan, I met Nolan in 9th grade in our second block class. It was math. He was one of the first guys I made friends with. It was somebody I made a connection to. Like, offer up, he was in.
Why didn't he go clean his ass up? He just so damn dirty, all dry, mouth, lips dry, dirty hands, dirty pants. He probably just got off work, but damn, can you go clean up before you present yourself to America, the world, talking crazy and looking crazy and telling lies? At least I'm just me. Maybe I'm expecting a little too much. Okay.
He was an athlete. I could tell he was an athlete. When I walked into class, we sat really close to each other. And all he did, he turned around and asked me for a pencil when I first met him in 9th grade when I moved to Ocean Spring. Man, it was tough. And the relationship there has always been best friend in my eyes. I never wanted to take away how close somebody else was with Nolan, but Nolan was my best friend. That was a guy I knew I could call at any point in time. He called me at 11 o'clock on the 4th.
But you ain't showing no damn emotions. You so closed off with your arms clenched. He clenched. Like, man, show some emotion, show some feeling, show some empathy, something. Shit, you already came in there dirty. Show something. Oh, he looks so I don't know. Let me just play
to see where I was parked at. Man, me and Nolan have countless nights of him giving me advice on my girlfriend, on my life in general. Nolan has been the only friend, and I love my friends and my best friend in this group of guys.
But
But
that's
Nolan
your
has been the
best
only
friend.
person
You
that ever told me,
respect
like,
his mother. You don't sit there and dog his mother out. That's his mother. Okay? Now, I can tell you ain't no best friend, a so-called friend, because ain't no friend, best friend, and you can count on him, like you said, like a brother too, and then you're going to try to dog out his mother? Oh, hell no. Mm-mm.
he's proud of what I've done. He's proud of how hard I worked. He's proud of me going overseas to go play ball. That was my guy. Like, that was my best friend.
Yeah, and so how does it make you
They
feel
love to use that word.
when the media activists are coming out and alluding to the fact that you may have something to do with what happened to Nolan on that day?
Man, that hurts. It hurts is an understatement. I beat myself up every night I lay down. Beat myself up anytime it crosses my mind. Because in my head, if I wasn't drinking, if I didn't get into that altercation, maybe I would be able to do something. Maybe I would have saw something. Maybe I would have told Nolan, hey, man, you're not going with that girl. Just come back with us. We're going back a little bit later. We can go meet up with the guys later. Maybe it just plays out different. And then the fact that they're going to play that is I'm already trying to mourn my friend's death as is, and I'm blaming myself for it. To put that in my head is a next level of hurt that can't be truly explained. Because it's hard to put into words. Generally, it's backstabbing from a sense of a community that I thought I had with my skin color, and they stay so strong together, and I'm supposed to be one of them, but I come up and I speak, and now I'm the person to blame. Now I'm not dark enough for them. I'm not black enough for them, and now I'm the issue. It doesn't make sense in my head. It doesn't make sense.
Was Nolan? I mean, obviously you were in the friend group, but the way the media makes it seem is that almost as if Nolan was the only black person in this whole friend group. Now they don't even mention you. They don't bring you up in this whole thing when it comes to what happened at Horn Island. So what's your take on Nolan being presented as like the only black kid in a group of all these white boys?
That's crazy, man. I know we've spoken a little bit, but that friend group that I'm a part of to this day was the first friend group I was in when I moved to Ocean Springs as a new kid coming in. I never knew any of them. I'd known one, kind of, sort of, back from grade school because we went to the same private school together. But that was it. And him being the only black person, minority, any of that measure is insane. Our friend group is diverse from the max. Like, we have a mixed guy. I mean, we had Nolan in our friend group. There's an Asian a part of our friend group. There's a Latino that they're trying to perceive as white. He's truly authentic Mexican. His parents are from Mexico. They came over legally and they did everything right, and he's been here since.
That got to do with it. We need to know about Nolan, okay? You just skirting all around the park. Bring it back. Your friend just died. It's not here. No longer here. But you skirting around everybody. We don't need to hear about nobody else. Let's hear about what happened to Nolan. And we don't, you doing the same thing Warren is doing. Excuse. Lie.
It blows my mind because our friend group is not a friend group that sees race. Our friend group sees what good you do for other people, what good you bring, and how the type of person you truly are and where your morals lie. That's one thing in common. Me and my friends might not agree on everything, but our morals align. Our morals know.
Oh, you trying to clean y'all up. You and your friend group. You keep saying friend group, but then you call Nolan your best friend, like brother to you. But you trying to clean y'all up. You ain't trying to figure out what happened to Nolan. Nobody is in that room. You just trying to clean y'all up. You could try to justify the friend group. Okay, but y'all all came back. So let's go back, roll it back, and let's go talk about Nolan and how you miss Nolan and what happened and why and what you saw. Okay, we ain't talking about trying to clean y'all up because you should have came in some clean clothes in the beginning, but we ain't trying to clean you up because you're already here. So let's talk about Nolan.
For them to even make that narrative up really shows you have no idea what it's like down here on the coast. You have no idea how tight-knit Ocean Springs as a community is. You don't understand it. You don't see the thousands of kids in the high school football stands cheering their team on. Nobody cares what color you are.
Yes,
we're there to have fun and to.
Now I know
live.
he's lying now. I know he's lying. Mississippi, boy, come on here. Come on. Let's talk about something relevant. Okay, you going all the way around the world. Let's bring it back.
And that's how Nolan lived. That's how I live now. I'm grown up and I have more big boy stuff, but in high school, all I cared about was going to hang out with my guys. And I mean, on a personal level that leads off of it is like, it got me in trouble with my girlfriend just because I wanted to be with the guys. I never once.
What do you want to be with the guys and your girlfriend? I ain't saying a word. Ooh, Lord. We're going to do 5 more minutes and see whether he's still going to talk about the guys, his girlfriend, the boys, the friend group, and everybody coming. Okay? Let's bring it back. Okay?
Thought, man, they look at me different. Man, I'm kind of an outcast to them. No. All their moms.
They all came back. Ooh, I was getting ready to say something. Okay?
Moms have always welcomed me with open arms. Anytime I needed anything, I knew I could call them and their parents, and they would do anything in the world for me. So with Crump pushing this narrative, it's wrong.
Yeah,
it's completely wrong, especially about our friend group.
Yeah, I find it, especially after talking to you, meeting some of the guys, that it seems like there was an agenda. But can you walk us through just your perspective from that day? I don't know if did you go with them initially? Were you a part of the group that went to Horn Island?
So I wasn't, clear that up. No, I was not on the boat with them. Yes, I was a part of the group that was supposed to go out. So the only reason why I did not go on the boat is I got begged to go, but my uncle, we also took 12 people out on our boat, not including us two, so 14. And my uncle.
We're going to leave it at my uncle, okay? Because he has bored the hell out of me. But we need to hear the lies, okay? We need to hear him make up his story. So we can, so when this ish boils over, the pot boils all the way over, we'll know. So I'm going to put the time that we stopped at, so we can pick back up video at, what time is that? Okay, 7:40. Okay, 7 minutes and 40 seconds in. Okay, we got a long way to go with him, guys. Y'all know. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that with him. All right, and we'll have to just come back another day and finish his butt up because, oh Lord, can he not just keep going on and on about the boys this, the boys that, the friend group this, the friend group that. Let me show y'all something again. I showed you this earlier in the video, at the beginning of the video, where Nolan Wells Matter, that's in Gulfport. And then the white sign that flying it over, it says, "We support Nolan's family." I thought that was so lovely. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at this, and prayers go out to his family and him. A beautiful child he was. Okay, and guys, we're gonna pick back up at this video tomorrow, but I will be talking about the 2 nurses. We're gonna talk about the 2 nurses, and then about the operator also, where they said, who's breathing? Who all is breathing on the boat? Why? And why say the word no? Oh, no. Okay? No. Okay? All right. We're gonna leave it there, guys. Oh, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way out. Make sure you click it, push it on your way out the door. And this time tomorrow, we will be picking, well, I don't know what tomorrow, but we'll pick back up.
But what you gonna do for it?